What's up, guys? Brown Sugar Babe here. Hope all is well. Guys, before I get into my commentary, I just wanted to thank everyone for supporting the channel. Whether you've subscribed, liked the videos, commented, shared, etc. I appreciate each and every one of you for the love and support, alright? So for today's video, please hit that like button. As soon as you come in, just hit the like button, okay? This will actually help push the video up in the algorithm so folks can find me. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, alright? Thank you so much for your support. Okay, guys, so by now everyone has either heard directly or heard through other content creators, including myself, about Ariane having a telephone conversation with Miss Nay from the original Straight No Chaser, where Ariane not only admitted to having in her possession a sex tape of Martell and Mel, but she also confirmed that Martell asked her to use this same tape to expose Mel. Okay, so everybody got that. Now, what you probably already know as well is that there is a part 2 to this audio, and the blogger also said that there's a part 3. Okay, so this isn't the end of this conversation, but I would say so far that part 1, in my opinion, is the most relevant. All right, so some of my subscribers were wondering whether or not Ariane knew she was being recorded. All right, I now believe that she knew she was being recorded, and I'm going to even take it a step further and say that it is, in my opinion, that not only did she know she was being recorded, but she wanted it released because she was speaking directly to Mel, okay? That audio was for Mel. Hear me out here. Now, which part of the audio? When she kept stressing the fact that even though she had the tape, that she would never release the tape. She would never expose the tape, okay? She kept saying, I would never do that to another woman. I would never. Why would I do that to another woman? This message was directly for Melody, okay? Because here's the deal. Ariane and Martell, okay, are hella pissed and upset that Carson brought this whole thing up, right? Remember, Ariane and Martell, they take zero responsibility for anything. So they're not upset at themselves for having the video. They're not upset at themselves for talking to other people about the video and possibly showing other people the video. And Martell sure as hell is not even sorry or upset at himself for threatening Mel with the video, right? They're pissed at Carson for exposing their dirty and criminalistic plan, in my opinion, okay? Now, this plan wasn't a recent plan. It wasn't concocted within the last few weeks. You know, according to Carson, this plan was brought to her, I believe, in the year 2021. Melody and the rest of us are just now finding out about the plan, not the video, okay? Because Mel knew about the video. She made it with her then husband, right? But she's just now finding out about the plan along with the rest of us, right? Now, please continue to listen because here is why I believe she was speaking directly to Mel in the released audio part 1, right? Prior to Ariane's release audio, between Carson's allegations and Martell's Queen Sheba interview where he admitted to threatening Mel with exposing the tape, right? So between Carson's allegations and Queen Sheba's interview, in my opinion, Melody had enough evidence to at least file some sort of legal action against Martell and Ariane, right? The problem at that point is that Ariane would have denied it, and it would be Ariane's word against Carson's word, right? That's how it would be in a court of law. Carson saying there was a plot, Ariane saying no, there was no plot. So, in Ariane's mind, to get ahead of being possibly dragged into any legal anything, right? Ariane wants Mel to know that she will not release the sex tape. So here comes the audio, right? Where she repeatedly says, I would never do anything like that. I don't even have an issue with Mel, okay? I would never do that to another woman. Here's the problem, Ariane. You should have just kept your mouth shut. Because by talking to the blogger, admitting you had something in your possession you were not supposed to have, and revealing what Martell wanted you to do with it, You dug a deeper hole for yourself and Martell. Okay? You gave Melody that last piece of the puzzle, that last piece of evidence, because your word, that's evidence, right? So you gave her that last piece for her to slam dunk y'all asses with an even stronger case, either through a civil suit or pressing criminal charges. It's a damn near open shut case in my eyes. Okay? And yes, you went live tonight trying to backtrack over a week later, talking about you finessed the blogger and you lied. Why didn't you come out the next day and backtrack? Okay? Because things didn't go the way you planned for it to go. You and the blogger seem to be very comfortable with each other. You went so far as to telling us that you're the one who's been giving this same blogger info and leaking info to this person, right? But see, I think you realized that you were dumb and that you implicated both you and Martell in the criminal plot. And now you're blaming the blogger, okay? Like I said previously, her and Martell, Ariane and Martell, they never take personal responsibility for everything. So now it's the blogger's fault because that audio was supposed to cool everybody down and let Mel know that, oh, you had no intention of exposing her like that, right? But you are dumb and you are naive. Because why would you think that Mel would even believe you had no intentions of somehow leaking the tape, right? Side note, guys, I'm in my car and it's raining, so it's like raining on and off with thunderstorms, so you may hear it throughout this video, okay? But Ariane, how could Mel trust someone like you when you helped Martell live a lie for 7 years? You hate Mel, yet you want to be her, yet you are bothered by her very existence. So she is within her right to not believe you when you say you would never release the tape, okay? How could you think that this whole thing is put to bed just by your word of saying you're not going to release it when you still have it in your possession? Okay, that's weird. Something like that is never put to bed until the contents are completely eradicated with proof, right? But this is why Mel has no choice but to bring legal action, because now a court needs to force you both to get rid of the tape since you guys are holding on to it. A normal person would have deleted this. And even if you were to not carry out the plot, by holding on to the tape, it appears that you and Martell see some sort of value in the tape. Okay? You guys are broke. And you have a famous person on tape pleasuring her husband. Okay? How much is that worth? Is probably the discussions that you and Martell have. Who can we sell the tape to? And again, this is why Mel has to get the courts involved, because Martell and Ariane cannot be trusted with something like that. Next thing you know, somebody's phone is going to get quote unquote hacked, right? That's always the excuse. My account got hacked. My phone got hacked. So it doesn't matter what you say now, Ariane, about, oh, you finessed a blog and you've backtracked. You've said enough. Okay? Now go tell a judge under oath that you lied. Don't tell us. We're the least of your problems. Now, the next thing I want to say regarding your live tonight, what's up with you trying to insinuate that the Eminem kids don't have any manners? Okay? So she was on live telling Knox to say, yes, ma'am, right? Someone in the comments said, oh, she wants him to say yes, ma'am, like the other Holt kids. And she responded with, I just want him to say ma'am like how I was raised. It has nothing to do with anybody else's kids. If y'all only knew. Knew what, Ariane? Okay? What are you trying to say? That the Eminem kids are disrespectful? Like, Melody Cherie, baby, listen. I don't know how you maintain your composure, because, that couldn't be me. You talking about pull up? I would have had to pull up. But anyway, I ain't gonna say no more about that. But this is to show you how obsessed Ariane is with the Eminem kids. Okay, she could have ignored that question or simply left it at, I'm teaching Knox how I was raised. Okay, why the need to insert negativity about the Eminem kids in your answer? Okay, were you not just claiming them as your children? Okay, it shows you how she feels about them. And I've been said that the hate Ariane has for Mel, it will transfer to Melody's children. And for Martel to have a person who hates his children's mother around them, honestly, it just shocks the conscience. Like, why? Anyway, somebody also asks, where's Paris? And she says Paris spends the summers with her father in Birmingham. Then she cleaned it up real quick and said, oh, well, she was with me last week for the 4th of July. Lies. Lies. Because in your weak clap back to Mel, you claim you were mothering 5 kids and forgot about your own child. Then you try to say, oh, you had your daughter and Tank was with his cousin. Bullshit. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on my various theories regarding Ariane's true intentions of releasing that audio with the blogger. And why would she think Mel would believe her one bit that she wouldn't do anything with the tape, okay? Delusional. Like I said, over a week later, she's now come out and said that she lied to the blogger. I cannot. What are your thoughts on that? I will meet you in the comments, of course. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.